Hello, I'm Kat Ballard. I am one of the co-CEOs of Terrifically Tidal, and I'm here today to talk to you about our use of tidal energy. Tidal energy is a form of hydropower that converts the energy obtained from tides into useful forms of power, mainly electricity. Although it's not yet widely used yet, tidal energy has the potential to be the main future electricity generation. Some different ways to achieving tidal energy are as follows. First, the tidal barrage, which is a dam that utilizes the potential energy generated by the change in height between high and low tides. Next, there's the tidal fence, which has vertical turbines that are mounted in a fence or row-like pattern on the seabed. This is similar to tidal turbines. Water passing through the turbines generates electricity. Lastly, there is tidal turbines, which are very similar to wind turbines, except they are below the water surface instead of above or on land. The turbine and its generator converts the movement of the water coming from a change in tide, the kinetic energy, into electricity that can be used for anything. Our company wants to focus on the first version of tidal energy, the tidal barrage. Now, how does tidal energy work? Well, as previously mentioned, a tidal barrage is a dam-like creation that takes in potential energy created by the change in height between the higher and lower tides. This collected energy activates a turbine, which compresses the air and generates electricity. An example of this type of tidal energy resource would be the Hoover Dam. So, what's the history of tidal energy? Well, the process of using falling water with turbines and tides to create electricity was first introduced in the United States of America and Europe in the 19th century. Although tidal energy as a renewable energy source was invented by a man named M. Jonashi. The world's first large-scale tidal power plant was the Reims Tidal Power Station in France, which became operational in 1966 and was also founded by M. Jonashi. There are many benefits to using the tides as a renewable energy source. Some of them include that tides are natural, they are more predictable than other sources such as wind, they don't produce greenhouse gas emissions, they are effective at low speeds, and the U.S. Department of Energy estimates that tidal and wave energy holds up to 1,400 terawatt hours of potential energy every year.
Hi, my name is Brandy Molinaro, and as a part of Terrifically Tidal, I'm here to talk about how great tidal energy is and why we should keep investing in it. With the information that we already have on this energy source, we know that it's better than most, simply because it is healthy on an environment, it's renewable, meaning we will never run out of it, and it's predictable. Unlike solar and wind energy, tidal energy is also great because it can be produced literally anywhere with a water source that has a strong tidal flow. And once produced, it can be distributed practically anywhere that has a connection to any river, lagoon, or coastline. The U.S. should fund further research into this energy source simply because it's rare and unknown to most countries. Many fear that this energy source will not bring the energy that they need for their day-to-day lives, so further research will put those fears at ease.
Although there are some concerns with tidal energy.
Tidal energy does not produce the same impacts on the environment as fossil fuels, causing climate change and acid rain. It still impacts its surrounding environments. It can lead to an accumulation of silt at the bottom of whatever water source it uses, and it can change the water's flow and temperatures, meaning that species that once thrived and lived in these areas could die off and become extinct in said areas. So, while it may not cause damage to the complete environment of our planet, it does hurt the surrounding environment.
For the fish. Next is the displacement of human beings. People who lived in the area being taken up by the dam will be moved and will lose their homes. Lastly,
as tidal energy is still a new and upcoming source of energy, it is still on the higher end of prices when compared to other sources. But as new technology is being produced every single day, this price is getting lower and lower, making the viability of this source grow more and more every single day, which makes it easier for us to be able to use it. So overall, tidal energy is the best source of energy because not only is it beneficial to us, being limitless and dependable, but it's beneficial to our Earth itself, keeping it way safer and cleaner than any source of energy that we use today. So, tidal energy is the way to go.